Alrighty, so we have a brand new free patch update that was actually released within the last hour. It's been 50 minutes, we still don't have the patch notes, but I want to talk about something that is confirmed new in this update, and hopefully by the time I'm done talking about it, the patch notes actually come in, so I don't have to split this into two separate videos. It looks like EA, the Sims team, are pulling a Sims 3. There is now a button when you're in-game, when you're in build buy, when you're in practically anything for The Sims 4. It's right next to the open the gallery button, and it's also right next to the floor up and floor down button at the top right of your screen. There is a shopping cart that pulsates, and it doesn't stop pulsating, which can get a little irritating. Yes, I know it's small. Yes, I know people are going to run to the comments of this video and say, Matt, it's just an icon. It's not that big of a deal, but having a button in game basically telling you buy these packs. Look at what you can buy. When we already have something like that on the main menu, it's just a little foolish to me. It's a little over the top and it's just unnecessary. We know how to see what packs we do and don't have on the homepage. There's a whole pack screen for that. You know, we can look, we can make our choices if we decide that we want to purchase something. We don't need a button in game. And apparently if you own all the packs and you press this button, you get a notification that reads, "You've seen it all. Check back again soon." In the meantime, be sure to visit the main menu for more pack and kit details. Yeah, we don't need that button. We already know, okay? It's on the main menu. We all know how to look and check and see what packs we have installed, what we've purchased, what we don't. They did the same thing with the Sims 3 store. They basically integrated the button into the UI in the game. All I'm going to say is there better be an option to turn this off, though this update's been out for 52 minutes and I haven't seen anyone mention that, so I'm thinking that it is something that is going to be forced on all players after they install this update. Let me know what you guys think about this. Is it a huge deal? No, but I truly believe this is probably the start of something bigger. Maybe not just for The Sims 4, but for future Sims games. If we're gonna be having buttons in game for ads for packs, then I wouldn't be surprised if eventually we actually get pop-ups for these things that you have to X out of to continue your gameplay. I wouldn't put it past them. Definitely not a step in the right direction, though I have a feeling that most of you guys will probably disagree with me and say that you don't really care about this sort of thing, but to each their own. All right, so we do have the patch notes now. They just came in a couple of minutes ago. This is update 1.105.297.1030 for February 27th, guys. We have a brand new pack coming in a couple of days. We've got some fixes, and they actually talk about the new button in the patch notes. What's new? In this update, you might see a new button in the top right corner of your screen. This card emblazoned button has many uses, ranging from sharing pack offers and sales information to recommending packs you might be interested in, all accessible without leaving the comfort of your Sims' homes. They definitely market it and package it off to us in a very positive way, but I just still feel like it's really like intrusive. I don't think it needs to be there, or at least let it be an option. Like, let us be able to go into the settings and turn it on or off. For those of us that don't want to see it, let me turn it off. But if they want to launch this thing and have it appear on by default, okay, whatever. Give me the option to personally at least turn it off, because not everyone wants that in their game, you know? I'm curious to see how it actually works though. It sounds like it's going to be making you offers and recommending packs you might be interested in. So I'm guessing it's looking at the packs that you already have and how you play. Is it some sort of AI thing? Is it actually looking at how we play to determine what packs to recommend? Because if that is the case, that is a little interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Won't say that makes me like it, but definitely intrigues me. As far as pack offers and sales information, I guess it isn't too bad of a deal, but again, this could have been on the main menu, you know? So as far as bug fixes for the Sims 4 base game, Sims should now indicate if there is something in the way that prevents them from finishing cooking a meal. Reward traits obtained through the reward store will no longer be allowed to be purchased multiple times. Some scenario tooltips have been updated for clarity. Yeah, what's going on with scenarios? We haven't gotten any new scenarios in a while. What is the deal with that? Good to see they're fixing stuff pertaining to scenarios, but it seems like they kind of abandoned those. The stabbed a friend in the back moodlet text has been updated for grammar clarity. Critical fix for mod creators. Mods will sometimes invoke tunable factory at runtime after tuning load. This causes a non-object exception since the expectation was everything happened during the initial tuning load, and it was not expected that dynamically creating tuning at runtime was a thing outside of tuning reload, in which case we disable the optimization entirely if that is allowed. This change is to make register for cleanup method do nothing after cleanup has already happened. If this is happening after tuning load, the created tunable factory and tuned objects will be garbage collected naturally after it is no longer referenced and needed. I don't know what the heck that means. That was just mumble jumble to me, but I'm assuming that is a positive fix, and it says here this is for mod creators. So if you're a mod creator, you're going to know exactly what that is. If you're not a mod creator, you're probably going to be clueless, just like me. So mod creators, is this a good thing? I'm hoping so. So for console, we have toggling wall tile placement types is once again possible on controllers, addressed a crash on Xbox with stability improvements. I know a lot of people have been having that, so great to see that fixed. So gallery server, we have two things. Reported comments should no longer reappear after restarting the Sims 4 client, and tweak settings on the profanity filter checks to address your false positive reports. If you continue to experience issues while sharing to the gallery, please report it to us through this short survey. So cats and dogs, we have one fix. They've updated the descriptions of a few breeds of cats and dogs. For seasons, celebrate everybody. No, really, everyone can celebrate the holidays again. Sims who weren't able to participate in holiday events should no longer have this issue. We already knew this was going to be fixed on the laundry list, but it's nice to see this actually finally fixed for everyone. You can update your games now. Outdoor lovers rejoice. Sims can now fish in cold, windy, and cloudy, windy weather conditions. Get famous. You can now safely use the game setting to opt out of fame without having any impact on NPC Sims spawning in to visit community lots. Eco lifestyle, there is one fix. Fridges using ice that are off the grid will no longer drain power. And we have a slew of fixes for the For Rent expansion, and this has been much needed. We've been having this major error of save files corrupting. So hopefully that is fixed. Let's read. Rental incomes. Additional information has been added on several relevant UI screens to more clearly communicate how rent for all owned units will be collected by the end of the week, along with any taxes or bills due. This is good. This is so good. There were a lot of questions about that, like how much am I supposed to be getting? Am I getting enough? Am I not getting enough? Is there something wrong? Some people saying it's a bug, some people saying it's not a bug, it's a feature. Well, they're clearing it up now. You're going to know exactly how much you're getting with some additional information. So we have fixes for a save error. Some combined fixes aim to resolve current saves and prevent this error from happening on future saves. Fixed references to zones in Business Manager that no longer exist in the game data, which triggered the failure to save exception when attempting to save on previously was a residential rental lot. So it sounds like future saves you're good, but if you have a current save that's affected, they say we aim to resolve. So this isn't like a guarantee that it will be fixed. It's kind of just like a, I hope it's fixed, good luck. That's what I'm getting from it. And I feel like with the way that they've approached these types of issues before, that's usually what happens. It's just new saves where it's fixed. And if you have a problem on your current save, it's good luck and I hope it works out for you. Nasi Lemak has more accurate model to represent this delicious dish. The previous visual dish has been added as the new recipe, coconut rice. They couldn't even get it right the first time. You guys should have launched this accurately. Like, I'm sorry, that is just a little ridiculous. Wouldn't be the first time they have not gotten representation correct on the first try. You should no longer experience situations where you can get stuck on residential rental lot types. This includes an error code which should no longer occur on load. Tamarang world map screen will load without last exception errors. Thailand's secret text message should be a bit easier to read now, and Sims can now successfully complete the socialize with close sim want after interacting with family and friends. Great fixes for rent. Honestly, it's been a long time coming. They were long overdue. Dream home decorator, Sims will no longer be stuck on client slots after completing a home decorating gig. Oh, I'm happy to see that. Is there anything for Dine Out? No. I was hoping there'd be something for Dine Out. Nope. They basically at this point gave up with that pack. They said, we've tried, okay? And it just ain't working out. We're not even gonna bother putting the effort in anymore. All right, home chef hustle. Sims were just a little overexcited by the prepped ingredients, eating them straight out of the fridge. A lot. Sims will no longer autonomously eat prepped ingredients when eating leftovers. No, literally me with the bag of shredded cheese in the middle of the night. It was getting a little too hot in the kitchen. We've tuned the frequency of fires that will start when cooking with the Ciao Bella portable pizza oven and the Ciao Bella heart waffle maker. Plain waffles are totally vegetarian. Sims will no longer gain the violating principles amulet after indulging in some waffly goodness. The market magnate and appliance whiz aspirations now count towards the overachiever achievement. Sims who struggle to make batter dough and lactose-free batter in the stand mixer will now play the appropriate animation. And we have one fix for goth galore. Your eyes didn't deceive you. The goth hoodie in this kit will no longer enlarge the eyes of your female Sims while worn. Not to worry, the change in eye size was not permanent. Your Sims eyes will return to their normal size with this update. That is it, guys. Share your thoughts below on this update. Are you happy with the fixes? Personally, I think this is a good list. Would I have loved to see them do something about Dine Out or at least try again? Yes. Kind of not disappointed as I didn't really expect to see that here, but for Rent, great fixes. Hopefully we actually see the game functioning properly and our saves not corrupting. And what are your thoughts on the new Shop Now button, purchase a pack button in the corner of your game? Let me know below. That's it for me. Take care and happy life simming.